am halfway through being no fat. Like, I made it. I did it for 50 days. I started my morning off with 32 ounces of lemon water, then took some B12, then my liposomal C, and then, of course, I drank my 32 ounces of celery juice. For breakfast, I had half of a watermelon. Hi guys, how is everyone doing today? I cannot believe it is day 51. I mean, I've been omitting fat for 50 days. That's crazy. Like, I'm halfway to my 100, and I'm feeling like it is phenomenal. I highly recommend anyone who is suffering, who feels, okay, wait, hold on. Before jumping into no fat, I just listened to Anthony Williams' podcast or radio show yesterday about signs and symptoms of detox. And he explains that, we can't push this whole healing any faster than our body is equipped to handling it. So basically, if you start to detox, okay, and you try to push it along a little too quicker than your body can handle, all the abundance that's toxic that is coming out is going to be filtered by the liver again. So you're going to actually have a reverse effect, and the liver will have to work harder and refilter it. So don't rush into any of these cleanses or things. Go at a pace that is comfortable really for you. And I honestly don't think that I could have done this no fat. Well, actually, no, I did do no fat. I think I took out all fat for about a month in the beginning part when I first started this journey, and I did modified versions of the 28-day healing cleanse. I did remove fat, and it did help, but I don't know, for some reason I put it back in. But however my journey turned out, I mean, it's now 2.5 years later, and I'm able to go no fat and be very comfortable. And so it's a lot better. And so he says, don't rush into, like, do the cleanses and the cleaning out and detoxing in stages that are comfortable for you, and don't just dive into the super, like, cleansing one, because the body isn't ready yet. And it's really important. You really can't shove this whole healing process any faster than the rate that it wants to heal. It can't. If you do, you are going to not be well. It's sort of like, think of it like exercising, okay? Like you're going to the gym or even running. If you kind of have to, like, work up to it. So think about, like, if you've never ran before and now you're going to start running and your goal is to make it to 10 miles. If you start off at 10 miles, you're going to die. Well, I don't know. Maybe you're, like, super duper, like, your body is going to be totally okay with just going from 0 to 100. But most people that I know, if you never ran before and then you try to run 10 miles, you're going to die. You have to, like, build up to it. You have to take your time. You have to work at, like, okay, let's do a mile first. Okay, mile is not too bad. I can do that. Okay, let's increase it to 2 miles. And then maybe for a while you stay at 5 miles. I don't know. That's kind of like how this whole healing journey is. It's the same thing with lifting weights. You're going to start off with things that the foundation pieces that can help you out, and you're going to build strength slowly. But you can't just rush from never lifting any weight or any amount to lifting 300 pounds. It's just not possible. You're going to hurt yourself. And that applies with healing as well. Like, we want to just be the expert and get to the end, And sometimes the body just isn't ready. And that's one of the biggest lessons I've learned is the body is going to heal at the rate it's going to heal. I can't push it along any faster than I would want it to. I can do the best that is possible for my body, but listening to my body and really like hearing what it's telling me, the messages it's telling me, as far as it's too much, it's too uncomfortable, oh no, this is a good pace, I'm comfortable with this, we can do a little bit more. It's all of like listening to your body's messages like that, guiding you to step it up a little bit more or to pull back. And right now, I feel like I am in the right place. I am ready for having no fat. I am ready to do it this amount of days. It's working for me. So I am feeling better, and my body is loving it. And maybe you're not ready for no fat, and that's okay. You just take whatever fat you have, cut it in half, so lower it by 50%. And slowly over time, you'll get to that point where it's like no fat. And that just takes it to your healing to a whole nother level. And I didn't even know that how powerful removing fat really is. It's not about doing all those strange cleanses where you buy kits for $200 and you do all these juice fasts. You can do so much healing by removing or lowering your fat. So much. It's a powerful, powerful cleanse by just doing that. So I highly recommend, doing this. And I'll actually, you know what? I'm going to actually leave the link down below of the radio show where he speaks about detox signs and symptoms, because I think everyone who is looking to do any sort of cleanse or detox or heal will find comfort in that radio show. It answers a lot of unanswered questions where you're wondering, is this a sign of detox or am I just hurting myself? Do I keep going or do I not? And so I'm going to leave that link down below in the description box. And I highly recommend that you listen to it. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I have to show you my lunch. This is my lunch, okay? Doesn't look too good. Look, it turned out looking pretty gross, but it tastes really good. And what's in this is 2 apples, a frozen banana. I did do barley grass juice powder, dates, maybe about 4 dates. I did it kind of sweet, and some coconut water. And this right here is just like this is one powerful liver kicking butt drink. And sometimes it may not look the best, but there's a whole lot of medicine in here. So I just want to tell you guys to don't give up. Use my experiences and my healing as a motivation for you to keep having faith. Like I always said, the thing that got me to this point of healing is having faith in this process. Having faith in God is my choice, and having faith in myself. So I'm here. I'm going to look at you straight in the eye, right in front of your face, and I'm telling you, I have faith in you, and I have faith that you too will heal. So for dinner, I decided to try something new. It's not quite perfect yet, but it was still delicious. So I started off with some chopped carrots, portobello mushrooms, diced some onions and celery, and chopped up some cauliflower. And then I took some steamed potatoes that I had and mashed them all up. And then I seasoned it with some poultry seasoning. I know it seems odd, but I did. And some maple syrup and some garlic powder. And then I squeezed over juice from half a lime and added just a bit of sea salt. And then all you do is just mix it all together, and surprisingly enough, it turns out looking like stuffing, and it tastes like stuffing. It's not perfect, but it's almost there. Well, that's it for today, you guys.
I will see you guys tomorrow.